Number one, publicity. The very idea of publicity is to increase popularity of your company or brand, and you can achieve it through various ways, such as creating public stunt and get media talk about it to spread the news about your company, or create something revolutionary that no one has ever done before, like Elon Musk built SpaceX, an underground tunnel with the Boring Company. But the genius who can do this very well is entrepreneur and billionaire Sir Richard Branson, and he did it with his own company Virgin Group when he was ballooning all over Europe, and he continued to get media attentions with his fun way of doing businesses. And if you can do it right, this channel can generate sustainable tractions for your startup. Number two is unconventional PR. This is also an interesting way of getting public attention and generate tractions for the company. And when DrGo.com wanted to get public attention for its brand new search engine that values privacy, the company simply bought the billboard behind Google office and put the sign that says, "Google tracks you and we don't." And it generated a lot of tractions for the search engine that was just starting out, and today it has more than 100 million search on a monthly basis on DrGo.com, and this is how they did it. Number three, offline ads. Of course, a lot of founders know how this works, and when you want to create awareness, you can simply buy offline media like billboards or produce communication materials like brochures, standee, and any other means of getting your message to the customers. Although this channel is considerably hard to measure, it is something that you should not ignore as well. Number four, business developments. This channel works very well for startups that produce consumer products and even for some service-oriented startups. The idea is to build strategic relationships with the companies that are doing businesses in the same industry to leverage their networks and distribution channel to get your product and services to the consumers easily. At the end of the day, even if you have the best product in the world without strong distribution channels, it's likely to fail. So this channel will be very important if you're building a startup that focuses on consumer products. Number five, sales staffs on the ground. Generating tractions through this channel may seem very limited, but it can be very useful for many startups that require human interactions for some processes. For example, when Uber was launching Uber Eats, the restaurants were reluctant to join because there was little interactions between the companies and restaurant businesses. So Uber had to adapt to the situation and deploy thousands of sales staffs on the ground to sign up restaurants to the service. For our own startup, although this channel is not generating good tractions, we keep our sales staff to maintain the relationship that we have with our clients. So you may consider the impact your sales staff can make before ignoring the importance of having sales staffs on the ground. Number six is trade show. Trade shows are obviously important for consumer products oriented startup to generate sustainable tractions, as this is the channel where the startup can build relationship with potential partners as well as the consumers. So this is something that you may give it a try to see whether it works for your startup or not. Number seven, offline events. Offline events and trade shows are quite similar, yet offline events are designed to promote your startup in particular to the audience of the events that you may sponsor or co-sponsor. As a result, your startup can be endorsed and recommended by the organizers to the attendants. It's important to get involved with the offline events because people are likely to associate with the company trusted by the influential people. So you can try this channel by getting involved with offline events in a way that is beneficial for your own startup. Number eight is speaking engagements. When the founder of the startup inspires people through speaking engagement, it creates long-lasting impact on the startup and potentially generate tractions for the startup itself. When Elon Musk speaks about the Boring Company, although we had no clue what it was about, but we tend to follow and find out what it is up to, and that's the kind of impression speaking engagements can have. So if you or your co-founder get a chance to participate in the speaking engagement, please do try and see the impact. Number nine is community building. Although this is not new technique, it is very effective for many startups in any industry. When you can build a community where the members feel that they belong to it, they will easily become your brand ambassador and promote your company for free. When people get recommendation about something from their friends or family members, The very instinct is to trust and possibly try out the product or services of the particular company. When you can build a good community for your customers, you can be sure to generate tractions without having to invest a lot of money from this channel. So these are the 19 channels you can try to generate tractions for your startup, and I hope you try it all out to find out which channel is the most effective channel for your startup. So I'll see you in the next video.